Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're diving into the harsh reality of life in 1500s Ming Dynasty China. You might picture emperors in silk robes, grand palaces, or bustling markets filled with exotic goods, but trust me, the real story is far less glamorous. If you, a modern person, were dropped into this world, you'd be lucky to survive a single day. Let's break down why, by following a day in the life of a peasant named Li Wei. Oh, and if you love this journey through history, hit that like button, subscribe, and drop a comment with where you're watching from and what time it is there. Let's build our global time travel community. Now, grab a snack, maybe not rice porridge, and let's step into the Ming Dynasty. Picture this. You wake up as Li Wei in a small village in 1500s China during the Ming Dynasty. The good news? You're in one of the most advanced civilizations of its time. Think vibrant trade routes, intricate porcelain art, and the Great Wall standing tall. The bad news, your chances of surviving this day just plummeted. Let's start with where you wake up. You're in a cramped, dim hut made of mud brick walls and a thatched roof that leaks with every rain. The air reeks of unwashed bodies, animal dung from the nearby pig pen, and an open latrine just outside. Bathing, a rare luxury for the wealthy. Water's too scarce to waste on washing when you need it for drinking or irrigating rice fields. Your bed, a thin straw mat on a dirt floor, crawling with fleas or lice that bite through the night. You wake up scratching, your skin raw from bites and rough fabric. Your clothes, coarse, hemp tunic and pants, chafing your skin with every move. No comfy sneakers, no air conditioning, no fluffy pillows. If it's winter, your hut's freezing, with frost on the walls. Summer, you're drenched in sweat, stuck in heavy layers that trap heat. Modern plumbing? Dream on. You're trudging to a communal latrine or squatting over a bucket. Hygiene isn't even on the radar. The hut's one room is shared by your whole family, maybe 6 or 7 people, plus a chicken or two wandering in. Privacy? Not a thing. The walls are so thin you hear every cough, snore, or argument from neighbors. And that smell, it's not just outside. Inside, it's a mix of smoke from the cooking fire, mildew from damp walls, and the faint stink of yesterday's meal gone bad. Your modern nose, your soft skin, your love for hot showers, they're not ready for this. Imagine waking up, itchy, cold, and gagging on the air. Could you even get out of bed? Relentless physical labor. Now, let's talk about your day. Whether you're a peasant farmer, an artisan, or a laborer, you're working from before dawn to after dusk. No weekends, no coffee breaks, no ergonomic chairs. If you're farming, you're breaking your back plowing fields with a wooden plow pulled by an ox, if you're lucky. Most of the time, it's you and a hoe, battling dense soil or muddy rice paddies. Artisans? You're hunched over in a dim workshop, weaving, carving, or forging for hours. Laborers? You're hauling bricks or timber for city walls or canals. This isn't your gym workout. This is 14 hours of grueling, repetitive labor. By your 30s, you'd likely be hunched over with arthritis or chronic pain. The average lifespan was around 35 to 40 years, and overwork was a big reason why. Modern office jobs, or even tough manual labor today, they've got nothing on this. Your stomach's growling, so it's time for breakfast. I hope you like rice porridge because that's what's on the menu, morning, noon, and night. The Ming Dynasty diet for most people was monotonous. Rice, millet, or sorghum, maybe some cabbage or radishes if you're lucky. Meat, a rare treat, maybe a bit of fish or pork for festivals. Fresh fruits and veggies, only in season, and good luck getting them in winter. Without refrigeration, food spoils fast, especially in China's humid climate. Preserved foods are heavily salted, which messes with your health over time. Scurvy, with bleeding gums and loose teeth, was common from vitamin C deficiency. Oh, and the water? It's often from the same river where people wash clothes or dump waste, so dysentery's basically a rite of passage. Cooking over an open fire is no picnic either. One wrong move and you're dealing with burns or a house fire. Your modern taste buds and weak stomach, they're not surviving this diet. One sip of that river water and you're out for the count. Speaking of getting sick, let's talk medicine, or the lack of it. If you catch a bug or cut your hand, you're in big trouble. Doctors are rare, especially outside cities, and most have minimal training. Their treatments? Think bloodletting, mercury pills, or herbal concoctions that might do more harm than good. No antibiotics, no anesthesia, no sterilization. A simple infection could kill you. And childbirth? 1 in 100 births ended in maternal death, 100 times higher than today. Imagine needing surgery. Maybe they give you some opium or rice wine to dull the pain, but you're awake, feeling every cut. Germ theory? Not a thing yet. Your modern reliance on urgent care or even a band-aid? Yeah, that's not helping you here. Step outside and you're hit with new dangers. In towns, markets are crowded, chaotic, and ripe for disease. Think smallpox, tuberculosis, or plague outbreaks that could wipe out entire communities. Out in the countryside, you're at the mercy of nature. Monsoons can flood fields, droughts can starve villages, and locust swarms can devour crops in hours. No weather forecasts, no emergency services. And let's not forget the social hierarchy. The Ming dynasty was strictly stratified. Peasants, artisans, merchants, and gentry all had their place, and you'd better know yours. Offend the wrong official or landlord, and you could face flogging, forced labor, or worse. Bandits roamed rural areas, and piracy was a real threat along the coast. Your modern sense of personal safety and equality? It's a liability here. Even if you dodge disease, bandits, and starvation, the mental toll would break you. You're isolated, especially in rural areas, with no phone, no internet, no quick way to connect with anyone. Letters take weeks or months if they arrive at all. Women, in particular, faced crushing loneliness, often confined to domestic roles with no break from endless chores. The rigid Confucian social rules, respect for elders, strict gender roles, absolute obedience to authority would feel suffocating to your modern mindset. Prairie madness had a cousin here. Call it village madness. The constant work, isolation, and fear of failure could drive you to despair. Your modern need for instant gratification and personal freedom, it's useless in a world where survival depends on rigid structure and collective effort. As night falls, you're exhausted, hungry, and overwhelmed. The 1500s Ming dynasty wasn't just a world of emperors and silk, it was a brutal, unforgiving place where every day was a fight for survival. The people who thrived here had skills, resilience, and a mindset we can barely imagine today. They weren't romantic heroes. They were ordinary folks facing extraordinary challenges with grit and determination. So, could you survive a day in 1500s China? I'm betting most of us wouldn't. Next time you're enjoying clean water, a comfy bed, or a quick trip to the doctor, take a moment to appreciate how far we've come. What do you think? Could you handle the Ming Dynasty life? Drop your thoughts in the comments and let me know what historical era you want us to explore next. If you loved this dive into the past, give us a like, hit subscribe, and ring that bell so you don't miss our next adventure. Thanks for watching, time travelers, and I'll see you in the next one.